Hey everybody, this is James Zap from the Dapper Den Barbershop in Ridgefield, Connecticut, here with DOVO. Today we're going to be going over the DOVO Shavette. Now, a lot of you might be wondering what a shavette is and how it's different than a regular straight razor. We're going to get into all of that about it. But before I do that, if you are new to this channel, if you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like button, notification, share button, all that, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you. The shavette has been around for about over 30 years now. DOVO trademarked this name back in 1986. And since then, there have actually been many copycats of the shavette style blade. The reason there have been so many copycats is because these are extremely popular amongst people in the hair industry, whether it be barbers or hairdressers, cosmetologists. And the reason that being is because you can use a disposable blade in here. One thing that's different than the shavette as opposed to a lot of other knockoffs is that you can actually do two blade lengths in here. There's a short blade you can put in here, which will be your standard breakaway blade. Whether you have a double-sided safety blade, you can break that in half and put it in, or you can use a longer blade, which DOVO will start selling very soon. You can find that on their website. The longer blade is going to be a little more like a straight razor because the blade is actually going to be almost the width of the handle or the holster, if you will, itself. A great thing about shavettes is that they are so easy to maintain. Because it has a disposable blade system in it, there's not as much maintenance and care that goes into it as a regular straight razor would. The blades in these are super easy to change depending on if you have a regular just straight razor part that can go in or a breakaway razor if you have the double-sided edge for a safety razor. If you do have the safety blade razor, you break that in half very carefully, take out this plastic part, open it up, slide your blade in here. There's a little notch on each side that you'll notice that will work very well with your blade. Close it up carefully, of course, and then slide it back in and you're ready to go to shave. People that are trying to get into real straight razors, this is a great way to start doing it without having that little bit of fear that some people have with a real straight razor, because you're not using this super heavy blade and you're not worried about grinds or weight or length or anything like that. You're just worried about putting the blade in and going ahead and shaving. And it's also important because you're only using one single blade to shave, which I've talked about in another video, which hopefully we'll leave up here somewhere, that you should switch to a single blade razor. It's gonna make your face feel so much better, but go to that video and find out more about why to switch to a single blade razor. All of these shavettes are super lightweight, and this is also in comparison to a real straight razor. However, they do make a stainless steel version, which is a little bit on the heavier side. Right now I have the aluminum version and a older wood version by DOVO. All of these are made in Solingen, Germany, which is fantastic because they do make some of the best steel, so they know what handles and what's going to feel good in somebody's hand when shaving. They're also, the blades that they sell that you can get on dovo.com are top quality blades. With the wood I have, this is actually an olive wood handle, but they do also make an ebony wood handle as well that you can purchase. These are also extremely affordable. If you're looking to get into the straight razor game, but you don't want to make the jump yet because of price, start out with one of these because you can get blades that are cheaper. Now, one of the reasons that it is going to be cheaper is that using disposable blades, you can probably get away with about 4 shaves with one razor in this. However, if you are a barber or a hairdresser, you need to change this blade after every single customer. No customer wants to use a rusty blade. You don't want to use a rusty blade. I'm pretty sure it's against the law. That's how you get bloodborne pathogens and all this stuff, and that's infection, disease. Just, if you're a barber, change your blade after every use. However, if this is for your own personal use, you can use this for about 4 shaves, more or less depending on the type of facial hair that you have. To clean this, it is super easy. I do recommend taking the blade out of its casing before you do start to clean it, but all it is just warm soap and water. That's how you clean this. Super simple. Most of them are disinfectant safe, not so much the woods. Check in on those because some of those woods might not be disinfectant safe, but if you're going with a stainless steel, the aluminum one, then you're gonna be okay with disinfectants. And that is the DOVO Shavette. If you haven't seen one of these yet, I'm sure you have, but this is the original. This is the disposable single blade that DOVO made in 1986. Check these out. Go to their website, find one, try it, especially if you're trying to switch to a single blade razor and you just don't want to make that step or spend that money to get to a real straight razor. Start out with a shavette and you're really going to notice the difference with switching to a single blade razor with this. So if you want to go to the DOVO website, I'm going to leave it down here. It's www.dovo.com. If you'd like to check out the barbershop that I'm at, I'm going to leave that down here as well. It's going to be www.dapperdenbarbershop.com. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, social media, all that good stuff. And also don't forget to like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much and stay tuned for more videos.